Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there.
Could be even more if I hadn't thrown that pick. All right, now we're just going to play a zone shell.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Third and short, it's both sides.
Oh, yeah.
And that one going nowhere
Get
from
stuffed.
the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
stuffed.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
Let that go,
And
Cooper.
problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They go play action here on first down. Throw complete right side to Cook.
Go, go, go.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Goff finding Cooks
Goff is
on a
lighting these
big
people
play.
up right now.
53 yards. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws, and how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
Here's Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's Gurley. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, they run with Gurley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there
I'm
on
okay
the
with
play,
that.
and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great.
Fine
but
with
even
it.
more importantly, take care of the football.
Fine with it.
No turnovers, no big plays.
Just trying to
for the
get that
other
drive
team,
goal so I get the extra
and
experience.
Keep the clock moving.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first
2 tight ends.
pickup of 8.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't.
Get him. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Abukum came in there hard on the blitz.
There we go, baby.
Got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It is never smart to do a play action on a blitz. Let's see, 2nd and 19. Let's go conservative.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
With the score, Rams 21, Eagles nothing.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Wentz to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be
John.
Well, they took their shot all right.
You got to get that deflection.
Empty, and it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary,
they're going for it.
It really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
That one,
nothing.
Down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles
are struggling
there on 4th, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen.
Touchdown, LA! Jared Goff
Cook's got another one.
Touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Nope. I'm just going to sim the rest of the game, y'all. We're not going to lose. There's really no point. It's 31-0. I'm just going to sim out the rest of the game.
It looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'll be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for LA, it's
Carson's
an ideal
upset.
start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways.
Man, look at all those skills Tom Brady has. Okay, Brian Allen. Okay, X Factor defensive tackle. Fletcher Cox. He sacked us a couple times. Let's advance the week. Okay. Frustrated receiver. Sure, Robert, we can get you involved. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Robert Woods into the wide receiver 1 slot. Just for this game, because we got to get him. We got to get him a lot of yardage here. We got to increase Jared Goff's salary. Okay, so Jared Goff is taken care of. Man, we got a lot of players we got to sign. Goodness. We got to sign John Johnson. We have to. Let's go to 16.5. So we overpaid on our 2 stars. Samson Ebukam wants 60 mil. Damn. We're not going to be able to keep all our people, all our receivers. I mean, these guys are going to go. All these guys are pretty much going to let go. We need Cooper Kupp and Gerald Everett. Now he wants more money. Goodness. Well, let's upgrade our players. Did we already do that? I think we already did. Let's go to scouting. So we have 2/3 this year. Since we're going to be losing receivers, we could probably do with some scouting in that department. Okay, Stanley Mullen. Mid-second rounder. Looks decent. See, if he's going to be a deep threat, we want him to be big. Oh, that guy could be interesting. Because we have to re-sign Cooper Kupp and Reynolds, but I don't think we're going to have the money to. Let's do our weekly training. Oh, David Long has an upgrade. Nice. Plus 2 man coverage. Nice. I like that. So his man coverage is getting pretty respectable, to be honest. His tackling is horrible, but his press is good. His man coverage is okay. He has really good jumping. His play recognition could be a lot worse. And we're not going to use Aaron Donald's level up point right now. We're going to wait until he gets older. So it looks like we're getting, slowly but surely, we're in good shape. Let's go ahead and play the Patriots. Patriots signed Kareem Hunt. Okay.
You know what they say. Something's got to give. I'm Jonathan Coachman. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see 2 teams, each riding a 3-game win streak, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New England Patriots. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week. They held their opponents to 3 points, and that was it. If they get anything comparable to that performance, this one's in the bag.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it,
so now we got to get Robert Woods heavily involved in this game.
Teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Because apparently he's getting frustrated. Which is understandable because he's a good receiver.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. This one taken from the 7th. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly.
I don't see any X-Factor players.
He probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to be dropped.
Oh, Todd might have himself a ball game.
30 to the 32. The numbers
I can't believe Stephon Gilmore is not an X-Factor.
20 carries, 67 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
I did not mean to hit that button.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
First pass of the game is intercepted.
So they decline the penalty.
Gosh darn it.
Well, it seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work.
I meant to hit A, but I
to figure out why?
Well, someone's got to be
I just messed up.
I-
I'm not
that's
going to
what I
explain
think.
it.
I'm pretty sure that the bench
my
is
fault.
saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that's
All right, we got Ryan Tannehill. We're going to have to pressure him all day.
Falling incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and now it's second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Let's blitz him. Can we
Defensively,
blitz him?
you're facing a top 5 team.
I don't want a
in terms
zone
of
blitz.
points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
I'm really disappointed in myself that I threw an interception on the first pass of the game.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game.
Now held to a field goal.
One of my college coaches used to call the Briar
Can't believe I did that.
Go in there where it's tough and make those tough.
That was just I panicked and threw it to the wrong button. That's pretty much what I did.
Here we go. 180. Here we go.
Oh, they do have an X factor. He's out there.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And that's caught left side.
Oh, what a
It's
catch.
Woods. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those
Cover
last
4
2
drop.
plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Now Goff. Throw left side, complete to Cup. A good pickup there.
Whoa,
8 yards on the first down
whoa.
completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as
out of
screens
bounds
in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time
Patriots
it's
defense is
incomplete.
trash. Right now, at least.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Oh,
He's
got
gone.
some breathing room. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used
Tannehill's
to this
upset.
situation to having to
What do you
pass block.
expect?
All right, you're looking at what it is. 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize him. I think you juice him up because I haven't been offensive lineman yet that likes to pass.
He didn't get in.
Like to run block.
Sugar.
He opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's okay. I don't expect Ryan Tannehill to be lighting my defense up too much.
Run up and send this one away.
I'm just going to keep pressuring him until he makes a mistake.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll be taken down
Goodness
at the
me.
44-yard line.
Got to work on our tackling.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
Man, how did he have such good protection even though I blitzed 2 people?
It's
insane.
The 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4
Nice play,
steps.
50.
He cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Let's go. 18 Gator. 58 to Mike. Tackles. Let's go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
You can't catch him.
And he
You can't catch him.
Back. It's an interception return for
Oh,
the
yeah.
Rams touchdown.
He had him running with one hand on that ball, too.
6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even
That's
in
awesome.
foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see, but the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it, and on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Yes. Big momentum swing right there.
So
All right, let's get these 2 points back.
They're going to go for 2. After the interception, here's Goff. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother